Getting off the plane and seeing all of the committee members and meeting them and hugging them, seeing the joy and gratitude in their faces was also something that just made me bubble up with emotion that I didn't even know I had inside of me. I came on this trip because I want to help, but I wasn't even sure what it was that I was going to see.
I actually did not expect this to be this bigger scale.
Those girls sang a greeting for us and had a chant, and they pulled Valerie into their song, and they were dancing and they were chanting, and it was such a beautiful moment because that energy and that joy came completely from their heart.
Thank you so much for having us and for allowing us to do the program.
Welcome.
Yes, what's your name?
Dustin. Well, thank you for having us. It's really special for all.
Yes, Dream Believe Repeat organization is a community-based organization in Rusinga Island whose aim is to help girls stay in school, build leadership skills to help them for a lifetime, and also create a vision for their future lives. Our target group are the teenage girls because they are the most vulnerable. Most of them have dropped out of school because of early pregnancies.
Girls have got very few jobs. The industry is overcrowded. So what they can think of is just to get married. And the people marrying them are also people who cannot take care of them. Girls, after they get frustrated, they don't have money for upkeep, for things like clothes and whatever, they succumb to cheap sex. Then they get pregnant, and then life becomes harder and harder and harder.
I like school fee. My parents were not able to take care of me. That made me to pass through a lot in life. That made me to be raped, and now I'm expecting to have a child. To me, I'm praying to God to help me to pass through these challenges.
Our county, that is Homa Bay, is the leading county with HIV positives and school dropouts among girls, among the teens. The HIV rate, the pregnancy rates, the immoral behaviors arising from the lake region. We have a lot of fishermen from other places. They would like to seduce the girls.
Students around the lake don't go to school simply because maybe of background, the parents maybe, we have orphans, they cannot raise school fee, they cannot be in school, they cannot get books and pens for reading, so that one affects them so much.
So DBR began because a lovely man named Moses Weke, who cares deeply about girls, contacted me. And there were a lot of girls dropping out of school due to pregnancy and COVID and other reasons. Rusinga Island is an extremely poor area, and they don't have money to pay for their school fees.
What made me come up with this is from my sister. When she was a teen girl, she got pregnant, and this made her drop out of school.
We decided to build a program based on things that I have learned in my coaching training that help people become better leaders, but also help people move forward in life.
Mentors came to our school. They gave us some questions, and I found myself becoming one of the members. I would like to congratulate you so much by choosing our school and enabling us to become the members of the Dream, Believe, Repeat. Like, we've learned a lot.
When you educate a girl, you educate the whole community. Everything is possible. I believe that. I dream that. And I repeat that. That's what we mean by Dream, Believe, Repeat.
I was really happy to find an organization that will help the lives of other girls.
Dream, Believe, Repeat is about women empowerment. And I really wanted to be part of this empowerment going on around the world. It's running all over the island.
When you mentor a girl, basically you are mentoring the whole society.
You can see the difference. You can identify this one belong to Dream, Believe, and the other girls. But I believe by the end of it all my girls will be the same.
Coaching is about being stuck somewhere and feeling like there's no answer to your problems. And with coaching and mentoring, we help them realize that being stuck is a temporary state of mind.
So in this workshop, we're going to talk about the connection of your mind and your body, something that maybe you don't think about all the time. But when you're in a very emotional state, how to bring yourself down to a state of calm so that you don't get sick, because emotions can affect our bodies and make us physically sick. Your heart beats really quickly, or you have a stomach ache. What else are the physical manifestations of things that are happening with us emotionally? Anything else? You feel ashamed. Yeah, so shame is one of the most powerful emotions that a human being can feel. We can feel shame because of something that we did. We can feel shame because someone makes us feel ashamed. You know, that's like the worst. So that's not right. You know, you shouldn't feel ashamed when someone does something to you. When you pay attention to these thoughts and emotions and physical sensations, when you know about them and you can identify them, like, this is what's happening to me, my heart is beating, okay, my body's in stress, what do I do now? So when you know about this, you can then manage them. I'd like to have a few of you share, okay, and tell us about a time in your life when you felt one of those strong emotions.
I feel so very sad when my close relative can tell me that I'm not her child and I cannot continue disturbing her by maybe paying for me school fee. So that thing made me very sad.
You felt all of the deep emotions that a child would feel loving an adult. It doesn't have to be your mother, it can be your auntie. You know, I really want to thank you for sharing that. Yeah, that's really, really, really hard. And you know what I want to acknowledge? Here, honey. No one really stops to ask them about their feelings, you know? So I don't know if it's cultural, but what's happening in that room is that maybe the first time somebody is asking them, you know, what are you feeling? And it is flowing out of them because we are taking time and space to allow them and giving them permission to share their feelings. There's tears, you know, there's frustration, there's abandonment. They are very, very strong emotions, and if they keep them bottled inside, they're not going to be able to concentrate in school. They're not going to be able to go to university. They're not going to be able to do the simplest of things. Is there a way to give space for moments like that where they can be vulnerable? The power of a person listening to you can change your life because it really validates what you're feeling.
The content that they put together, being the coaches, was impeccable. I was in awe of this group. Their compassion, their willingness to dive right in and be a part of the group and the power that each individual brought, the knowledge from all across the world. Everybody put something together to make DBR what it is. The girls were able to take away something from each one of the coaches. The goal is they'll be able to take that forward to someone else.
Every time you need to find your voice, remember your confidence is that in I am me. And with this coming to an end, I would like to thank you for your passion to be with me today. So how will you will express your gratitude, your happiness, your okay to our team here with your voice at the best? I like to hear. I like to hear. Come on. Where are the leaders? Come on. Do it. We are in a safe space. Do it now. Do it now. Now I want to hear your voice.
4,321 clubs, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Being part of the program, I feel like my life is changing. What I used to think is not what I'm thinking now. I can manage myself, I can know what to do and the steps to take.
Some girls think that if you're going to the Dream Believe, maybe everything will just be the same. They start talking like there's no need. But for me, in this organization, we have learned more how to take care of yourself, how to overcome fear, being confident, and how to face even challenges that pass across our lives.
I had the dream of becoming a lawyer, and I believe that if I'm still in this program, then actually my dream will come true.
I had no idea what an impact the DBR team has.
I didn't know that these 2 days will be really influential to the girls.
We have been making our day to be very fantastic, and even others are really eager to join us.
The program has really helped the girls achieve their dreams. There are things like sanitary towels, there are things like books these people have provided for these girls. So as per that, I think they have helped us a lot. Then also to the boys, we've also had the section with them. There are issues that if are addressed, like there are ways that we should stay with these girls. The Dream Believe Repeat have helped us reduce the number of pregnancies in the school. I would like to appreciate them for that.
I had the opportunity to jump out of a plane, and I said yes. Anytime that someone needs help, anytime you want to try something new, just say yes. There, the theme of dream and vision has been throughout the day, and I'm sitting in the classroom with all of you. I've heard some wonderful leadership come through, and so there's some yeses in there. I can already hear it. And I just hope that you take the chances, say yes, discover what's out there for you, and just keep dreaming. Thank you for having us.
Dream, Believe, Repeat community-based organization, Homa Bay County, Kenya. Helping girls stay in school, create a vision for their future, and build leadership skills to help them for a lifetime. Join us in making a tangible difference in the lives of DBR's recipients today. www.buildmybetterlife.org/donate.
We are extremely grateful to Victoria Friendly Montessori and its director, Tom Odhiambo-Mboya, and manager, Philip Ongeri, who have held hands with us in this journey and continue to support us daily. Many thanks. As the co-founder and director of Dream, Believe, Repeat, I witnessed firsthand the silent struggles of teenage girls on Rosenga Island. Through their pain and perseverance, they teach us the true meaning of resilience and the power of dreams to overcome adversity.
In Kenya, girls are faced with obstacles that many of us couldn't even imagine facing. It means that when they look at their future, it's like being at the base of a mountain and not knowing how you're ever going to get to the top because so much is standing in the way. And why is it important to care? Because when we extend our support to a girl in Kenya, we're actually advocating for the empowerment of all girls. Because human rights violations, whether they occur in your own backyard or across the ocean, impact the collective well-being of humanity, and each of us is affected. I really believe that a rising tide lifts all boats, and that's why we do the work we do.
Learn more about our work empowering girls in Kenya. www.buildmybetterlife.org